Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's Little Kitty Podcast. It's not too long. Oh look, we got 2 in a row. 2 days in a row. I'm doing it. I'm keeping my promises. Promises kept. I'm running for president. Promises kept. Don't pay attention to any of my scandals. Don't pay any attention to all the people I blew up with the drones. Promises kept. Remember, I said I'd increase the taxes on the 1% of them. I'd increase their stock market taxes by 0.025%. Promises kept. I mean, yeah, we increased tax revenue by $100 million and we increased spending by $700 billion, but promises kept. Anyway, Zorro, you keep your promises? You keep your promises, Zorro? You fat, lazy piece of shit? Yeah, Zorro's sleeping on me, as always. That's what he likes to do. That's his only hobby. His hobby is coming over to me while I'm sitting on my chair. And he sits down and looks at me. He's like, hey, you gonna pick me up? Because I'm sitting right here. I mean, I can go sleep on the sofa by myself, but I'd rather sleep on you. Some little fat, little lonely, lazy boy. I need someone to hold me. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. You know what I was thinking about today when I was walking to work? I was thinking about I should not ever look at the ground. Don't ever look at the ground when you're walking around in Japan. You know, you should definitely look up at the sky. Because every day in Japan, you know, when you're walking on the streets there, you see something gross on the street. Because like a lot of old men like spitting on the street here. You know, they hawk up their loogies, you know, and they don't like, you know, they can just like spit them a foot to the left, you know, into the bushes, but instead they just spit them like right exactly on the sidewalk, you know, right in the middle of the sidewalk there, you know, even though like the bushes are like 2 feet on either side of them, they just hawk them right there, you know. And then sometimes like on my street here, you know, you'll be walking dog there, you know, and there'll be like a pile of barf there, you know. And like the Japanese people, they love to eat the ramen noodles there, you know, so it'll be like a pile of barf noodles. You'll be walking past, you know. Dude, you know, because like a lot of these guys, a lot of these Japanese guys, you know, they'll, after work, they don't want to go home because they hate their family, they hate their wife, they hate their life, you know. They got 3 kids with this woman that they haven't had sex with in 7 years, you know. They're like, God damn it, woman. Why isn't divorce normalized in this country? Why do we gotta stay together for these goddamn kids? All they do is see us fight. That's why I'm never coming home, alright? I just work all day, goddammit. And I don't even want to go home, so I'm just gonna keep working overtime. That's how they do it here in Japan. They don't pay me. I just stay in the office because I don't want to go home. And then after I go to the office, usually I go to the soap land, or I go to the Kamakura bar, or you pay $100 just to talk to women. That's how lonely these Japanese businessmen are, you know. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I get off work here. I go to the ramen shop with my coworkers, and then we go to the all you can drink. $20, all you can drink. Shit beer and shit whiskey because it's only $20 and it's all you can drink. So of course it's shit. So we go there and I down 37 highballs because I don't want to go home, and my kids don't care because they don't even see me anymore because I'm working 16 hours a day because I don't want to go home to my wife that I haven't had sex with in 7 years because she's probably cheating on me with a neighbor. But I still gotta pay for these goddamn kids' school because they go to these schools and they got the uniforms. They gotta have the after school clubs. Because all the Japanese schools have after-school clubs because they know that all the parents don't want to take care of them because they're all working overtime because they all want to get divorced, but they can't because of culture. So they got lots of after-school clubs for little kids. You got to pay money for that too. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I ate 2 bowls of ramen, 27 highballs, and then I came home. Took the last train home. I don't even know where I am in water, and then I barf on the street. And then I go sleep. I just go home and sleep for 5 hours and repeat the same thing the next day. Yeah. So anyway, many mornings, you know, you'll be walking to the train there, you know, and they'll just be like barf noodles. There's lots of barf noodles and lots of lugs on the sidewalks here. That's why I decided I can't ever. I don't want to look at the ground anymore when I'm walking. You know, I can't look at the ground. I need to look up at the sky. Read an interesting news story. I don't know if you guys heard this. If you read this news story, it was about humpback whales. There's the first ever. What do you call it? Not sighting, observation. The first ever observation of sex in humpback whales. They've never, you know, we've known about these whales for hundreds of years, but no one's ever no one's ever made a humpback whale porn. No one's ever watched them do the dirty there. And yeah, so this first ever humpback whale sexual encounter that they watched there, it was Ghey. It was a gay humpback whale. He was being gay there, dude. Oh, Zora wants to get down. He doesn't want to hear about the hot gay humpback whale talk. Yeah, so this first ever humpback whale is observed humpback whale sex is gay sex there. It's gay, So I don't know if you guys think homosexuality is a choice, but obviously this humpback whale didn't think so. He didn't. The thing was though, this humpback whale, he wasn't having sex with like how in the gay community they got like the bears and the twinks and the buff dudes. I don't know what they're called, but the macho guys. I'm not. All I know is bears and twinks. I mean, there's got to be more. Bears are like the burly, hairy guys, and the twinks are like the skinny little bitch boy. But they got to be like. There's got to be other names for just like good-looking hot dudes, right? I don't even. If any gay people are listening, please tell me what do the gay community just call like the hot dudes, like Ricky Martin, or maybe Ricky Martin's not buff enough, Maybe more like Paulo Costa, UFC fighter Paulo Costa, if he was gay, but he's not because he only has straight sex with heterosexual women's, as he says on Twitter. Anyway, these humpback whales here, they're yeah. Not only was the first observed sex from the humpback whales, it was gay, but the other whale that he was having sex with, he was like real sick or dying or something. He was like covered in lesions, So he wasn't doing so hot, He was like. He's got leprosy or whatever, and he's his life sucks. He's got all these parasites all over his body. He can barely move. He's having an existential crisis there. He's like, oh God, life sucks, man. God, fucking sucks being a humpback whale, dude. I just want to barf up these goddamn krill. I'm married to my wife. She takes my kids to the whale school. She's cheating on me with the other humpback whales. They call her Marisu Humpback. I mean, even though we're called humpback whales, they call her Super Humpback because everybody's humping her back. And this other, he's having a shit life there. And then this other whale comes along. This other gay whale comes along, and just starts raping him. And not only that, but the humans are watching. I mean, what kind of reality TV show is this? You think? What are those people? God, I can't remember. What are the Jersey Shore people? The girl, what was her name? Oh, I want to say Twinkie, but that wasn't it. What was her name? I don't know. There was The Situation, and there was what was that? What was the fat girl's name? It's like Twinkie or Slinky or something. I'll look it up later. Well, actually, I probably won't because I don't even give a shit. But remember this humpback whale? He's having a shit life there. He's dying. He feels weak. He's covered in lesions. This other humpback whale just comes and rapes him. The humans are watching. Oh, what a bunch of bullshit, dude. Feel sorry for that guy. Yeah, actually, this was the first observed sexual behavior in humpback whales that was 2 live whales. There was actually another sighting, which was another. It was also gay. It was also gay. It took place in the 1990s, but it was a humpback whale raping a dead whale, a dead body whale. That was also male. So the two times we have observed humpback whales having sex, one of them was a male raping a weaker other male, showing his dominance, and the other one was a necrophiliac whale having sex with a dead body. So, they like to criticize the Japanese people for eating whales over here, but I don't know. I think maybe we should probably kill all these humpback whales, because they're necrophiliacs and rapists, So I don't, fuck humpback whales. Am I right? Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.